Hello, and welcome back to me not paying attention to my team making the Calder Cup final. I know they made it. I was there. They lost. But I didn't look into who played well. Oh, that's the regular season. See? That's why I don't look in the AHL. What? We can see how anyone did. Igor. Igor's a prospect. 76. Hopefully he gets a jump up. He's getting to the age where he should. A lot of elderly people down here. Robbie. Robbie is a really second rounder? Alright, good for Robbie. Good job, Mark. I still believe in you. Defenseman get any points down here? No. Oh, it's because at the end of the season they got called up to the main roster. So, like, Lassie Thompson will not be shown there. But we can check out the players who are still kicking around. Not bad. Well, how'd our goalies do? And Kevin. I can't say that last name, Kevin. Not bad. Lost in the end, but hey, he got a jump. That's good. That's good for good six rounder. Maybe you could be like Tom Brady. Alright. So I did some slight pre-scouting. Slight, and as we don't have a draft pick till the 4th round, so I didn't really have to do that much. We can't get Connor bejesus. Yeah, real life, this guy had 70 goals. But, that's still very, very good. Leo Carlson. He's NHL ready. There's some good players, but, pinned. There we go. Ignore the bottom 6 forward. Just in case you need a bottom 6 forward, there's one there. The starting goalie. A little risky, maybe immediately. He might just be a top forward defenseman, which is still good. A fringe starter, but he's a gem. So it's a risk you can take. A top 9 forward. Not bad for the 4th round, if that's all that's left. An elite goaltender. Jonas Byron. Jonas Byron. He's a 3rd rounder. We don't even have a 3rd round pick. This Wilmock. It just seems like he might just be a top 4 defenseman. We don't have many draft picks. And then we still have players to sign. Still have Alex DeBrincat, but since we got to the offseason, the salary cap went up a little bit, which means we have 12 million cap space. Which means he wants to sign, but he only wants a 1-year deal. And that's scary, because right now he's a restricted free agent. Which means if we let him go to free agency and someone offers him a multi-year deal, we can match it. But the thing is, the thing about that is, what if he hits free agency and he says he wants 5 years? He wants 11.8 mil. We have the cap for that. We do. But let's pull up stats. He was 1 goal and 1 assist. Him and Timmy both had 29 goals. Just couldn't pop that one in to get 30 goals, yeah. So he's basically playing on the 2nd line. Did we lower his minutes? Yeah, see, he's used to playing 20, not being on the 1st line. He's a 30 goal scorer. And he's worth... I feel he's a lot like... Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. Let's go look at a team that won the friggin' Stanley Cup. Nylander. Look at that. Nylander had a way better season. Back-to-back years. He's a 30-goal guy. Like, and how much is he making? 6.9. Now imagine you flip Nylander into Brinkett. Brinkett wants this kind of money. He want 11. He ain't doing that. We ain't make the playoffs. Johnny T scoring more. Alright, so I understand now, like the cap's gone up. He's now available. Nylander's gonna ask for the money too. I want to keep him around 8 mil. Can we even sign him for that? Not entirely sure. Because I think we have to let him hit the market, and hopefully when he gets free agency, he wants more money, and then people don't offer it and it drops. It's risky, but he's a restricted free agent, so we're fine. That's the only beauty of this. Bernard Docker. Ah, I'm used to this guy not having a face. It's nice that he has a face now. It's beautiful. 51 points. He didn't do bad. Oh, playoff run. Good. It's good. Looking like a decent right defenseman. Top 4 low. He's already 7'9", so we have to get him into the NHL this year. Let's look at our defense situation. 1, 2. He's gone. So 3 defensemen. 4. We're ready. 4, 5, 6. We're going to have a very young defensive core next year. And let's just see what he wants. 1.7. 3 years. No, why not? 79. He can probably jump up to an 80 something. It'll be good. We have to wait till free agency to sign him. He doesn't want to re-sign. Goalies. We got Talbot, Forsberg, both 82s in the system. Sogard didn't get a jump, really. He's a fringe starter high. He's a fringe starter medium. Another fringe starter high down here, fringe starter. We have a lot of goalies who can borderline make a jump. They can take the jump to be a starter. And let's see what Cam Talbot wants. 1.8. I feel I will drop Forsberg. Forsberg didn't really go all out. Talbot's a winner. I think Talbot's the guy we want. Forsberg, I gotta throw in the trade block. Maybe we'll get a draft pick for him. Because clearly we're struggling with those. Forwards. There's a first line. There's a second line. Hurst. Third line with Pinto. Pinto needs help. Maybe it's Joseph. I was talking about maybe get rid of him. For a third liner, almost 20 goals is not bad. Yeah, Formenton. Yeah, he played. I remember that season. He played a lot on the second line, so drop him down. He's kind of expendable, and I think he wants paper too. Only 1.3. That's just for next year. That's not bad. We can move him at the deadline, or we can figure that out. Derek Brassard is gonna walk. That's fine. And Ridley, what'd you do? Decent season. And you know what? Decent playoff run, honestly. Not the best, not the worst. Definitely not ready to play in the NHL yet. And in the system, we have no one. We have Tyler Bouchard. Boucher, 40 goals, 40 assists, ready to take a jump to the AHL next year. He's definitely a power forward who, he's a first-round pick, but he doesn't seem like he'd be a great third liner to play with Pinto. And anyone else? Oh, Zach Ostapchuk. Ostapchuk? Oh, the words. I'm gonna try to say that. Does he shoot? How many shots was that? 200? You want someone to shoot around 300 if they're down there, but no, that's good. It's good. I don't think we have any young defensemen in the system. No, we don't. We have them all up in the NHL. With Sanderson, who was a fifth overall pick. We got Chinturn, who's only 25. Shabbat's only 26. Thompson's only 22. Bernard Docker's 22. Branchson's 23. Zub's the oldest one here at 27. So, ain't bad. Gonna try to do the whole offseason in one video, but depending on how long this draft takes, and then more of the re-signing period. We'll see. Just jumped into the draft. I didn't put anyone on the damn trade block. Good job, me. But that's okay, because I can't I can't go to the trade block. But I can go to off trade and look at who's around the league. Because Arizona's going to draft Connor Bedard, or they're going to be the silliest franchise that ever exist. Anaheim doesn't want to trade anyone. Arizona doesn't want to trade anyone. Boston does, but just young guys. Another young guy. A lot of young guys. No team wants to trade a big player. Come on. Come on, someone wants to trade someone. Is it Boone Jenner? Yeah, I almost forgot your first name, man. I was about to call you Bruce Jenner. 4 years. That is not a good contract. That is terrible. It's not a terrible contract. He's not bad. I didn't do any pre-scouting for this. There is... Well, no team's trying to dump a player or anything. That's fine. I'm just curious. Jonathan Drouin's available. Oh, his contract's up. That's funny. Ooh. Ryan McDonough. 4 more years. He's gonna be 38, paying him $7 million. Some of these deals don't make sense. There's not a player to be traded. Oh, Philly wants to do some trades. 8 more years left. Jesus, really hurt. JVR is a free agent. Maybe getting JVR for the third line. Let's see a 30-goal scorer. I don't think a 30-goal scorer wants to play on the third line. Penguins. San Jose. Nope. St. Louis. St. Louis looking to make some moves. Parayko won't be bad. You don't need that. Why does everyone want to pay a 38-year-old all this money? Oh God. Oh, jeez. Their entire cap situation is about to be awful. Ooh, Brendan Saad for the third line too. Ooh, 40. Yeah, that's the thing, man. How did you get this contract, man? Hey, Chicago. That makes sense. You're a 2-time Cup champ. Good for you. All those caps, my God. The cap isn't bad because I can like make them retain, but then the years too, and then they won't want to retain because that's so many years. Tom Wilson. That's a hell of a third liner. Connor Brown's gonna hit free agency. Bring him back. What about TJ Yoshi? He's 36. I didn't know that. You're getting old. Alright. Arizona's about to change their whole franchise with 1 pick. Thank God. Look at the first 3 teams. 80 overall. Geez, he's like already the first line center. Then Chicago. Then St. Louis. The first team is Washington out of the East. And then San Jose. Geez, Columbus. The West really just holding up all these draft picks. Arizona has ours, so we would have finished right here. Pittsburgh is the first team that wants to trade away their pick. I don't see a reason to jump up in the draft. I mean, having more prospects is always good. It's not bad to have more prospects. Let's see if anyone wants Forsberg. I'll have to go to find trade, right? Yeah. Right? There we go. Find trade. Let's see if anyone wants Forsberg. He's more of a backup goalie. He's 82. He's not bad. I would just like to go with Talbot and Sogard for next season. Bruins doesn't make sense. They have 2 good goalies. I said doesn't make sense. 2 7ths. That's all we can get from Dallas. Or a prospect. Philly's willing to offer a 4th. Maybe to be a backup to Carter Hart. That makes sense. Tampa. Washington's willing to offer a 3rd. And Hagelin. Washington or Philly. 4 years left. Whew. Let's just look at this guy first before we're about to... Nah. Nope, that ain't the trade for us. The 4th rounder's nice. Oh, come back. No. Trade. Don't go away. Thank you. Alright. Winnipeg. Oh, now a 3rd. Let's go look at this. Hagelin for the 3rd line, and we get a 3rd for next year. Actually, Hagelin's contract comes up. This is just a match cap. Yeah, because his contract comes up. Unless he has an extension. A third rounder for Forsberg. We drop his cap. Nope. He's not here. So that's good. I say we do this. Because 3 more years of Forsberg. Do they need Forsberg? Let's make sure it makes sense. They have 2 good goalies, then it won't make sense. They have 86. He's there for 5 years. He's there for 3 years on a minimum. But he's only 80 overall. Man, he did not do good. So I'm going to do this trade. They accept our deal. So now we drop some more cap. Oh, it's all going to go to this man right here. Let's see you go second. Oh, I meant to hit the sim button. Oh. Let's wait for them to make their pick. Oh, they're taking their time doing it too. Jay Rally, geez, that drops from a franchise high to just a medium elite. St. Louis Blues get a medium elite. What does Washington get? Medium elite. Actually, they got better medium elites. Washington's gonna take a little while. Ovi's gonna retire on him. Top 4 high defenseman, San Jose. All that tanking for that. And they could have got him. Oh, that's a... you can defend if you want a defenseman or a forward. He looks like he's 12. My God, Benson. Let's see what this top 10 shapes out as. Dvorsky. Medium elite. Ooh. Ooh. He's 76. I would have wanted him. Well, might as well see what Arizona gets with our pick. Another top 4 defenseman. Is Nashville. Sale. What a name. Top 6. Already top 6. Let's see what Arizona gets. A top 4. Oh, San Jose is another first rounder. And top 4. Alright. Well, see, let's jump. A fringe starter. Good job, Nashville. Make pick. Alright. Let's see who's still available. We don't want you, Sam. Sorry. We're at pick 108. We don't... Not much we have left. And... I think it's too early to take a risk on that. Yeah, that's a very big maybe. That's way at the end. I say we just take the top 9. We pretty much know he's it. This is a risk. Competition, 5 years, NHL ETA. They both have 5 years. Can I see more stats? How is this takeaways to giveaways? Maybe he's just a lockdown defenseman. They don't have that in here. As 4th line, for the 4th round pick, I just gotta take a top 9 pick. Ooh, 55. That's scary. Well, the player after him wasn't too bad, too good either. Dropped to 140. Let's see if I can see the guy I debated on. What was his name? Will something? Yeah. If I see his name, I'll remember it. Holy Philly. Stocking up on the draft picks. Oh, Wilkman. There he is. He was seventh defenseman. So we did good there, avoiding him. And I guess we could take a shot with Mankari. This one's risky. Ooh, risky top 4. He gonna take a while. He gonna take a while to get good. All the way to 203. My goodness. Back-to-back 7th round picks. Let's see. Is anyone left? The starter? Might as well just grab a goalie. We already have like 10 of them. And he stays a starter. He'll just go unsigned until he's ready to be signed. And is there anything else left? Top 6 D-Lo. Or bottom 6 forward. They're both 18. But he can play 4 years. He can play in the men's league while he's stuck in the U.S. hockey. We need more defensemen. I'm going to make sense. Top 6 low. And we have another pick. Ooh. We just had 3 7th rounders. Neat. Colton Smith. Ty Higgins. Jeez, Dylan, what a face. Penophimus. 23 goals, 22 assists. Brady Stonehouse. I'm drafting you. You, sir, get drafted. NHL top 6. Alright, whatever. I'm fine with that. I wanted the name. I spent a 7th rounder for his name. We'll see how he does. We got a top 9 and a top 4 defenseman and a starting goaltender for only having like 5 picks. That was not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, sim to resign phase. Well, let's go resign our coaches. I think our head coach is a fine coach so far. The assistant, or associate. You know what? He has a B for power play. That is not bad at the moment. The assistant could be better, but associate. Ooh, he might want to come back. I'm fine with that. And the goalie coach. Sir, you are a goalie coach. We need goalie coaches. You stay. Hopefully they stay. Scouts. Hopefully you guys all stay. I don't want to have to sign everyone. Well, Russia. Need those raging Russians. Dude, Cam Talbot's back. Bernard Docker's back. And Alex is back. Nice. Good, everything's going to plan so far. We still have 12 mil to bring in this man, who only wants 1 year. Gosh darn it. Oh, I got to remember to qualify him. It would be silly if I forgot to do that. Ooh. Oscar Peterson. How'd you do? 69, 68. I think you should stay over in Europe for another year. Our second round pick, top 6 defenseman. He should. Ooh. Yeah, stay in Europe for another year. These guys don't want to resign. Would Hagelin fit in our 3rd line? Let's see. If he wants under a mil or around a mil. 2-way too, so he can play in the AHL. That's fine. If we don't need him, he can just stay down there. Another AHLer. Oh, he wants money. Let's not get crazy now. AHLers. I have prospects to play. You're 27. You can leave. You're top 9, 24. You're probably gonna cap off, but I guess we could keep you for another year. Larson, you can go. Oh, I hit qualify. I guess we're keeping him. Top 6. I'm just gonna release you, buddy. 76 will qualify you. Rubens, you're gone. We got to clear off room for new guys to play. That's basically what this is. Cleaning house from the old GM and his entire bottom 6 team he has. How'd you do, Dylan? Oh yeah, I only played it twice. So go try somewhere else. And then qualify to Brinket and Brancham. Alright. So we have money. Those guys can wait a year. And goalies. We gotta re-sign you. Qualify him. Do we just let this kid walk? He's 75, 24. Nah. He could jump up. So let's see what he wants. 2 years. That's perfect. And what does Kevin want? 2 years. Works out perfectly. 1, 2. Alright. Alright, so these two are starting goaltenders. 1, 2. AHL, he might even jump. Actually, he might actually jump in. Which is fine. I'm fine rocking 3 goalies and having Ferguson run shop for a while. Alright, Ooh, didn't want to go too far there. How far are we? Well, 30 minutes in. To be honest, I'm not entirely thrilled with the role you'd offer me, but after mulling it over, I accept. The head coach? What did you want to be? Assistant coach? Damn right you accept. So I gladly accept. Neat. Yeah, look at that. All our coaches came back after being dramatic about it, too. All of them were like, oh no. It was an easy decision, good. It was an easy decision, good. It was an easy decision, good. I have a cup of coffee that's getting probably cold now. That was cold. Alright, so everyone's good? Everyone's good? Cool. I'm just gonna sim free agency. Good job. Jacob didn't even want you back here. Good. Good job, Igor. And Victor. I should have remembered that earlier. Alright, let's look at free agency. Who's there? Dunn. Oh, Dunn wants money. Good luck with that, buddy. I believe in you. Oh, he got a big jump. I did not have him when I edited the rosters. He was not that good. He was good. Ryan O'Reilly, he won the cup, and I was like, give me money. Patrice Bergeron. It's blasphemy that he even leaves Boston. Let the Brinket. No, he wants multiple years. He's in free agency. We can't edit the years, but now we can finagle the money a little bit. 2 years, 8 mil. He just wants to become a UFA, but having him for 2 more years is good. Go look at Patty Kane hidden free agency. Toozy. We have a good top 6. We need someone to play alongside Pinto on the 3rd line. And it wouldn't hurt to not look at the 51 overall fillers. To look at goalies. Varlamov's there. Swayman's there. Is he restricted free agent? He is. Stomach. That's good. That's good. There isn't no big jump. Like, we want the young players to play, and if we need to, we could trade, honestly, for any of these guys. None of these guys are going to change life. I feel getting a defenseman. All this money's too much. Graves. Maybe? He wouldn't be too bad. Because we got Shabbat and Churn, both on the left side. We got Jake Anderson. So we got 3 kind of defensemen. Let's look at my defenseman 4. I'm out here forgetting players' names. Ooh. Let's see. Could we use another defenseman? 1, 2. So they're both on the left side. I believe he's right-handed. No, he's left-handed. What's Shinchurn? They're all lefties. Great. We have to have a lefty on the right side. Anyways, that's our top four. You want Zub on the 6th line with like Brensham or Docker. So we need a 4th defenseman. And we need someone to shut down. But let's run through the league. Ooh, hold on. I just remembered. I didn't remember for the draft, so I failed. But I got to turn CPU trades back on. And injuries on. Now that year 1's done. Auto rotate goalies, auto save. There we go. Boop. Drop down that a bit. Leave the draft class low for the first couple years. Cool. Good. We got the trading back on. Got injuries back on. Alright. So, now that I remember, teams can hopefully trade. Blake Morris. Oh, we don't need another offensive defenseman. That's the thing. I don't need like this big superstar defenseman. Because we have like 2 of those. We just need a good, solid defenseman. Nicoletti wouldn't make sense, but he's probably making a lot of money. 3 more. That's the thing. St. Louis just got everyone tied up in these horrible contracts. They're just long contracts. They don't got anyone they want to trade. Ryan McDonough's just too old. Jack Campbell, that's funny. Oh, jeez. There's not much of a market for a defenseman. Blake Wheeler for the 3rd line. Hold on, we'll go back. What is Blake Wheeler's overall? Scares my action block. He's 85, 8 mil. Can I get them to retain half of that? It's him playing on the 3rd line with Shane Pinto there. Works for me. Now, what do they want? I'm not trading Greg or Boucher. Dang. I am okay. Our 3rd round pick that we traded for Forsberg. And they're going to want a young player. What about Alex Ferment? I don't think he's going to work out on the 3rd line. I think that works. He's a 2nd liner. I feel like he's going to drop. Honestly, that just straight up. They get a younger player. They clearly want to move on from him. Nah, we got to have a draft pick in there. Yeah, I think it has to be that 3rd. And you know what? Ooh, I kind of want to offer them that. They don't want him though. They want him, and I just got him. Because we do have a lot of goalies. But, let's go back to the skaters they want. So this trade, I believe, will go through. Didn't I not just draft this guy? I did. Good job, man. They want him, but, let's give him a 6. I say 3rd to 6. They're clearly a seller, but they get a young forward who's still a restricted free agent, still has potential. I guess they want, if they want to go young, makes sense. They don't have a 2nd. I feel like this trade will go through. Let's see their forward core. Where would Alex fit in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he would definitely be a top 9 forward for them. And they get rid of a really old player. and he's making 8 mil, and that would only give them 10 mil in cap space. Like, that's the thing. I think they're looking at is they only have 5 mil in cap space, and they have supposed to say 7 mil. Sorry, I'm lying to you guys. But they do this. Even so, even with them keeping cap just for the year, they're still giving themselves over 10 mil in cap space at the start of free agency. I think that works. I think that's a good trade. Because our goal is to make the playoffs this year. So this makes sense. Trade rejected. You know what? I am okay with that. I am 100% okay with that. Because I think they don't have a second rounder. It makes sense for them to get a second rounder. Then we keep our 6th rounder. And we don't have a 7th rounder, so can we just snag a 7th from you guys? Will that go through? Oh, they just don't want to retain. They just don't want to retain. What if I give you a 5th for retaining? Ooh, they just don't want to retain. You guys, I can't do the deal for you if you don't retain. 2nd and a 4th. A 2nd and 4th. This is the most I'll pay for this. Even that might be overpaying. Alright. Alright. Maybe, but if they still want to trade him at the deadline, that's always a possibility. There's 2 sides for Shane Pinto's 3rd line. Just saying. There's a right wing and a left wing. I tried to get Alex out there and just break Blake Wheel in. But that's look. First off, look at defensemen, because we do need a 4th defenseman. I think Orlov makes sense, or not Orlov, Graves, Severson. He shoots right too. We need a right defenseman. He wants 6 years. 6 years is, I think, too much for me, man. Eric Johnson, former Stanley Cup champion, maybe? Maybe bring in a Luke Shen. You know what, Eric Johnson, just for 1 year, just to try to make the playoffs with this team. I think that works. 4.5, 1 year. That depth defenseman who's just recently went to the Cup playoffs. That makes sense. Now to find a 3rd liner. Man, these Leafs, they play for the Leafs for like 2 seasons, have a good year, and then just leave and want all the money. David Krejci, jeez. Jordan Stahl, JVR, I'm just curious. Where's he going? What team's offering him money? Arizona. To go play with Bedard, that's smart. That's what I would do. That's big brain. JT Comper, he would be a good 3rd liner. Zucker would be a really good 3rd liner. Connor Brown would be good. They know they're good and they want like 4 mil. Jonathan Taves is a free agent. Do we... Well, he was a minus 43. Kyle Pozo would not be the worst 3rd liner. Or potentially 4th liner. Just having him down there throwing the body around. Corey Perry. He seems like to be a decent 3rd liner too. Phil the Thrill. I gotta find someone. How long have I been recording? I don't even know. Ooh, it's getting up there. My God. Zach Parise. He might be a really good 3rd liner. So. Ooh, Nick Bjorkstad for the 4th line, maybe. Questions. For the 3rd line, I guess I shall end it here and make the decision at the start of the next episode. And then we can see if Alex DeBrincat signs. So I'm going to end this one here, and I shall see you next time.